Just about a fortnight back, residents and commuters of Gurgaon lived their worst nightmares. Stuck in traffic jams for hours due to waterlogging, a disaster that was just waiting to happen given the lack of proper civic infrastructure in the so-called Millennium City. In fact, that pressure has never stopped. Every time you open a newspaper on almost, even before the rains, on a daily basis, you knew that the civic infrastructure was crumbling. But after the rains, there's been a lot of pressure on the Manohar Lal Khattar administration. And so there are now plans to set up a Gurgaon Development Authority or a GDA. But will this authority be able to deliver and fix the civic mess? ONITM spoke to urban planners to find out.
The recent mess exposed the chinks in Gurgaon administration. The city's image took a huge beating. Industries are now threatening to pull out from the city. The proposed Gurgaon Development Authority to be headquartered in Gurgaon is expected to salvage the situation. Once set up, the authority will be responsible for planning, development, regulation and approval of real estate and infrastructure projects.
All the sanction and clearance are done from here only. Then pace of development can go with the time and as per expectation of the people.
But urban planners and residents are far from convinced.
Corporation of Gurgaon can also be given that authority because it is a constitutionally mandated body. So I would prefer that there are, as I said, you got to set your roads planning. You got to set your transportation, how traffic moves. You got to set up your, drainage system. Okay, how it and water management.
Time we started to think as a city, we started to plan for something which will be world class. We are happy to do these shortcuts and it's not going to work anymore.
Giving licensing powers to an authority in Gurgaon could expedite the approval process, but what the city urgently needs are a set of dedicated officers with a comprehensive plan to fix its civic mess before the Millennium City loses out to Noida, Greater Noida on the livability index. In Gurgaon, ONITM Oja, NDTV.
Really, having another authority is not going to solve the problem. What's happening to the current authorities? There's a whole corporation which is supposed to be working. There's Huda and there's crores of EDC which has disappeared. We don't know what has happened to that, why infrastructure hasn't been upgraded.